A man who puts his community first, driven by the roots of his upbringing, and he believes everyone deserves a second chance. I'm Eric J. Dockery, your neighborhood reporter. Traco Matthews is a pillar in the Bakersfield community, and he treats everyone with the respect of the Lord.
I grew up poor. I grew up food insecure. I grew up with all of the same challenges that so many people in our community face today.
I spoke with Susanna Magana, the Health and Nutrition Director at KAPK, about what makes her former colleague, Traco Matthews, a gift to the community.
One thing that is always consistent is his honesty and his way of connecting with people. And I think that really resonates on the trust that people have on him.
Matthews has been in Bakersfield since 2005. He has grown with the community, showing multiple organizations he is here to serve and stay.
This is part of my life purpose. I love people. I try to love everybody. And so all of the work that I do, all of the service that I do for humans in Bakersfield and around the state, it flows from that heart, that desire to serve those who I love and who God has called me to love.
Matthews believes his upbringing in a two-parent household instilled the values that guide him today, driving his commitment to put the community first.
At one point, my siblings said that they probably had about 70 people that they took into their homes, so they're incredibly hospitable. And just seeing that love for everyone day to day, even though we didn't have a lot of money, didn't have a lot of resources, they were the type of people who would share the shirt off their back or their last meal with someone.
He has worn multiple hats over his tenure in Bakersfield, touching lives of many community members through his sermons or in their day-to-day lives. Within the last year, he has co-founded Kingdom of Men of Action, which has helped African-American men across the county speak on their mental well-being.
What inspires me about Kingdom Men of Action is, I feel called to mentor and to coach young men, especially men of color. And so getting to do that and help them grow and see that growth and that strength happening in real time, there is nothing more fulfilling.
He prides himself on being a community activist, never seeking the spotlight, but always leading with a smile and an open hand to help those in need.
Traco is one that always sees the potential in helping the community, always wanting to ensure that there's equity. I think he's a true advocate on the community needs and really feeling empathetic to those needs and just connecting people to resources.
Matthews tells me his arms are always open to the Bakersfield community, just like his parents sheltered those when they were in need. For 23 ABC, I'm Eric J. Dockery, your neighborhood reporter.